Ace Ventura Jr. Pet Detective is so good, and I'm so relieved because I really wanted to like this, but I really didn't like the second film, but thankfully this was pretty great. This was released in 2009, is directed by David Mickey Evans. It's written by Evans, Jeffrey Sank, Jason Heimberg, and Justin Heimberg, and we have a cast including Josh Flitter as Ace Ventura Jr. He is the son of Ace Ventura, and he wants to follow in his footsteps with finding lost animals, and he gets a chance to do this when there's a missing panda. Honestly, the whole missing panda part of it, I didn't really care for. I wasn't that interested in. The main narrative wasn't that fascinating. For me, the appeal was the character of Ace Ventura Jr. I thought he was fantastic. I absolutely loved the character. He is such a great character. The narrative itself is well written. I just wasn't really emotionally invested in the story, but I was emotionally invested in Ace's journey and his character development. He's not necessarily allowed to be himself. He's quite a unique individual, but the film does suggest that actually maybe it's worth celebrating uniqueness, which is obviously always going to be quite a good message, and to stay true to your passions and who you feel you are rather than perhaps the person society thinks you may need to be. And ultimately, I did really enjoy it. It's quite funny as well. It's definitely quite a funny film at times. The pacing is not too bad. The story works well. Even if I wasn't that emotionally invested in the narrative, all of the technical aspects are fine. Camera, lighting, everything's very well done. The costumes look great. Visually, it's very satisfying. And ultimately, I was really pleased with the experience. As I said, I really, really did not like the second film. So I was kind of concerned that this one might not be very good. But honestly, one of the main reasons why I didn't like the second film is because I found Ace Ventura to be really irritating. And quite a contrast, Ace Ventura Jr. is fabulous. I love the character so much, so that definitely works in the film's favour. Great performances across the board, well written narrative, even though I wasn't that bothered about it. Visually a satisfying film, definitely quite funny, with some great messages as well. So, needless to say, I rather enjoyed it, and I'm very happy to recommend it. If you haven't enjoyed the previous films, I'd say maybe still give this one a go if the concept sounded interesting. It feels completely different to the previous two. Now, that being said, I can understand if somebody might see that as a negative. If you love the first two films and then you watch the third film and realise it's just completely different, then yeah, I can see that being a negative. And I suppose that does sound like a bad thing. If a third film in the series just doesn't feel like it belongs with the other two, I can kind of understand that. But thankfully, I rather enjoyed it quite a lot. So I'm happy to recommend it. Depending on what you're looking for, you might love it, you might not care for it. But if you're curious, then needless to say, I'd say Ace Ventura Jr. Pet Detective is certainly worth checking out.